How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlet. Welcome back to a brand new video. And quickly, I'm just going to have to grab this guy over here. Hello, this is Rowlet. Rowlet, say hello to the people. Hi. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, me and Rowlet are going to take a look at some things that I think you guys may enjoy. What are we talking about? Well, we're going to be taking a look at some things posted by Centro, some things posted by other people, and possibly hints towards Generation 9 and other things along those lines. So, let's take a look at this, shall we, right away. Starting things off with this post right here coming to us from Centro Pokemon, saying there are still a good number of new Pokemon and forms from Pokemon Legends Arceus to be revealed. Apparently, implying that there will be more stuff and more Pokemon. And then somebody asked him a question here. He says, we already know a lot about the game and other future Pokemon games, but we can't talk about everything yet. And then people, of course, were asking, well, how do you know it, and etc. Everything about Pokemon at the moment is in development for Switch. So, implying that, the question more or less just was, what are these games meant for? Are we going to see games for like a future console or for previous consoles or whatever? And apparently, most of this is like what they're working on right now. Is specifically Switch titles, which is good. It means less mobile games. And no offense, but I think it's time that we just yeet those mobile games away and stop dealing with them. Because, man, I'm kind of personally tired of all the mobile games we had for a while. They all seemingly failed. No offense. Pokemon Masters EX, or whatever it's called now, isn't seemingly doing too hot. It's not doing too great. But at the same time, the cost of upkeep on that game is pretty low, I would argue. So I guess it's still somewhat profitable. Then Pokemon Go is definitely profitable, but that's like the only other game that they have that's actually a profitable game. Everything else, like the Pokemon like duel game that they had, failed. Magikarp Jump, like who plays Magikarp Jump? No offense, like who spends actual money on it? Like it's such a cheap game for them to just have there. But it's just a lot of these mobile games that they do make that just serve no purpose and they're just useless. And I think even Nintendo is shifting their focus away from mobile gaming because they've realized that they're stronger in the console market and console gaming. That's what their strongest side is. And what he's saying here simply is that, hey, we're going to get more forms for Legends Arceus to be revealed. And I do think there are more. It's not really saying anything new here. This is pretty evident, okay? I think all of us already know this, right? Now, what do I mean by this? Well, look at it like this way, right? Number one, we know that the Wardens and the Noble Pokemon, we've only seen, what, 3 Noble Pokemon so far? 3. And we've seen, like, what, 4 Wardens? There is one more Warden there that we've seen, which we need to learn about. And there's probably even more Wardens in the game that we haven't met yet that definitely will be present. So I am certain we'll see more stuff going forward. More, forms and etc. So keep that in mind. Next up is this right here. This is posted by your boy Eclipse, saying the very first trailer or BDSP trailer update. So here's what he says. The very first trailer showed on the 28th, 09/28 in the Pocket app, and last week on September 28th, we got an actual trailer. In the latest trailer, we got another time, 10:09. Are we getting a new trailer on October 8th? Or I guess wait, is it October 8th or isn't it technically October 9th then, I guess? Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. I think October 9th is what he meant here. And then he says continue. And what he means here is, like, if you look at this original trailer from back, like, a few months back, it said that we would get a trailer on the 28th of September. We ended up actually getting that, which was also the anniversary of these games. And, here is another little hinty possibly here, which is like the time on the Pocket, which is shown in the latest trailer, which would imply something dropping on the 9th, which is like 4 days from when I'm recording this. Then he continues on. A lot of people are starting to trust that we may get the next and final BDSP trailer October 9th, but let me clear something for you. We must not forget that the second BDS trailer was released August 18th, which is not the date displayed in the first one. Also, this has no date in it. And here he's talking about, I guess, the previous one we had before the latest one, right? Now, so was it a coincidence? Maybe. One more detail that goes against this date hints in is the fact that a lot of clocks are usually advertised displaying the same time, 10:09, because it seems to be the most pleasing to the eye. So it really could be all coincidental, which could be the case. In the first tweet, I said October 8th and not 9 because, if anything, expect it to be a late night in Japan as always. For them, it is 9. For everyone else, it is 8. Which, yeah, that's a fair point. So that would be, what, like 3 days from now, I guess, not 4 days. So that would actually make sense. We're going to wait until the 8th and see what happens on the 8th around 3 o'clock or 3 p.m. CET, which is Central European Standard Time. Or, time, just standard, like the normal time. So we'll see if anything pops up from that. We'll just have to wait and see if anything does happen. So keep that in mind. Next up. I got this tweet sent my way by Hroka, who says, saw your latest YouTube video. The Central Leaks Twitter tweet SE thing could be related to the Reddit one. No, Pokemon Sky and Earth. Now, what are we talking about here? Well, basically, there's this post by Centro, which I covered yesterday, I'm pretty sure, in a video, where he says something about like these weird like, emojis up here. And then he says SC, PDP, D22, and you'll understand everything soon. And SE is the part that I never understood. But there was a rumor I read, a really simple short one that didn't really make a lot of sense, that said 2023 for the next generation of games, that simply said that was going to be called Pokemon Sky and Earth. Now, I don't know about you guys, but S and E does seem to fit that theme, Sky and Earth. And this also comes well in hand with something else that I've been sent by some people, which has to do with specifically like hints towards the future Pokemon games, which is these cards and stuff that have a lot of weird relations, but they're not the only thing. There's also the tweets from Masuda. Now, Masuda recently tweeted a bunch of stuff. On the 2nd of October, he tweeted this image and simply just said, Typhoon passed, it's hot, laughs. And then there's a picture of the sky. And then he has this one as well, where he says, today was a Game Freak all day long. He was at Game Freak all day. I took the picture at noon, but now it's up, laughs. And then it's a picture of a more darker sky, right? Which some people have been trying to interpret that it could mean Pokemon Sky and Leaves. Ooh. Now, what I personally think is that he's definitely hinting stuff. He always does that. He always does it with these images that makes no sense, like these sky pictures that he always takes. And it's just these weird things he does to keep us like on our toes. And I think that this SC stuff could maybe be related to the next generation of Pokemon games, the next gen for next year, right? Now, is it going to be Sky and Earth? I don't know. But I think maybe it could even be Light and Dark, Pokemon Light and Dark. I mean, sure, we have Black and White, but Light and Dark is another theme that they can go with, right? It's a theme. It's the duality between the two, right? The sort of yin and yang is what Pokemon has always been about, right? It used to be about like colors, gems, etc., right? We had what? Red, blue, green, yellow, right? We had those. Those are colors. Then we had gold and silver, which are, gemstones or metals, rather, you know what I mean? Gold, silver, and then crystal. Then we had, right, ruby, sapphire, emerald, which also are like what? Crystals, etc., metals, whatever you want to refer to them as. Then we had diamond, pearl, and platinum. All of these also being, some form of element, some form of, metal, etc., or gem, whatever you want to call it, if we're counting diamond as that. Then we had, of course, if we continue past that, is like where I guess we shifted into some other stuff, which is where we got black and white. This is, again, a color, right, back like into that area. Then after black and white, what do we go into then? X and Y, literally letters at that point, right? Just a duality between X and Y, male and female, right? The, I guess chromosomes, if you want to call it that, I guess, whatever. But either way, then you had, like, beyond that, you had what? Sun and moon, which are celestial bodies, literal celestial bodies, a sun and a moon, right? And then after that, we had weapons, sword and shield. So would it be that strange for them to do a Sky and Earth or a Light and Dark, a Pokemon Light version, a Pokemon Dark version? You know what I mean? Would that be really that strange? Or for them to do a Pokemon Past and a Pokemon Future? Could that be what he's hinting at here, Again, I don't really know if this hints anything, but remember, Masuda is a strange man, and you never know what he's up to. So, could this be what that rumor was about and what we are seeing from Centro here? No idea. I just know that PDP definitely is a Platinum Diamond Pearl, which maybe is a Platinum DLC, and D22, I do not know what that could be. Maybe it's like some new game or DLC or whatever. We'll have to wait and see. And we'll have to wait and see how those things turn out. So, just keep that in mind as you're watching this video. Now, I want to go to one of the other things here. So I showed you guys an image in my previous video of this stuff right here. It's an image from one of the latest Pokemon TCG sets that's coming out. And in the bottom right, there is this image of what looks to be a map of a place we've never seen before. Now, when I talked about this, I said, I'm not really sure, because honestly, I couldn't remember, if there were any moments where we gotten hints, actual hints, in the Pokemon TCG. And guess what? There is. And it's this right here. Now, you guys may not remember this image, and you may not remember this at all, but this is an image of Meltan, of a TCG card of Meltan. Now, if you don't see it, I will zoom in a bit so you can see it a bit closer. Do you guys notice something right above where my camera is right now? The background is literally Galar. It's the Galar region, right? Now, this, as well as this image right here, which clearly, no joke, you can clearly tell here that this is definitely the UK, right? You can literally see it's literally the UK. It's like, I don't know if this is London Bridge. I think it's London Bridge with even the fog and everything and the lights and everything. It's all there. It's literally that. And no joke, it's literally that. You know what I mean? It's right in front of us. Now, what am I talking about? Well, Pokemon does seem to leave hints a bit everywhere for the next thing that's coming. And I think that we have already started now getting small hints for what the next thing might be. I think we're already getting little hints, little tidbits to get us, started, to get us going. And I think that's what we're looking at right here. Now, I want to know your thoughts and opinions, guys. What do you think about all the information I covered today? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I want to thank you all for watching. My name is Ruffle Rowlet. I will see you on the next one. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.